based on anything other than the 98 units, which came first. So to avoid the confusion, we would add recommendations that when the applicant applies for the change of zone conditions, they also amend the text ordinance to remove that language about the density and say that the density to be set by the town council, which is really what's happening anyway. So that would be 3 changes in the draft decision. On the first page, under that initial paragraph which says motions, in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line down in the middle of the paragraph there, it says, begins with, recommends to the town council that the 2008 change of zone conditions also be amended. And what we would suggest is adding into that line after the words conditions and ordinance text, so that it would now read, recommends to the town council that the 2008 change of zone conditions and ordinance text also be recommended to allow a density of 127 residential units, etc. The second place where that would appear is on page 5 of 8, under which is, this is Roman numeral 3, and then number 4 under Roman numeral 3 on page 5 of 8. It's the paragraph that begins, the proposal complies with the conditions of the town council zone change of 2008, other than to the density and amount of commercial space, which will need further town council action. And we are recommending that you add in there, after that, which will need further town council action, the words to amend both the zone map and ordinance text. And then finally on page 8 of 8, subject to the following conditions, we would add to condition A, change of conditions of the 2008 town council zoning map.
I'm sorry, Andy, what page are you on?
I'm sorry, the last page, page 8 of 8. Number 17, subject to the following conditions. A, the first condition. Change of conditions of the 2008 town council zoning map, and we would add in there, and ordinance text. So it would say change of conditions of the 2008 town council zoning map and ordinance text. Approval, including residential and commercial density uses, as well as modification, etc. So basically, as I said, where it's saying zoning map, we're recommending it add text is what we're recommending in the 3 places. And that way it would make it clear what is in fact the situation, that it's the town council decision as to the number of units. Up to that, I misspoke when I indicated more than 127, but up to the 127 which you recommended, it's up to the council can make that decision.
Well, I would make a motion that we accept the recommendations that you put forward just now,
Okay.
along with the rest of the decision.
Well, could I suggest you do it in 2 votes? One, a motion to amend the draft decision by adding the language as indicated by the solicitor.
Okay, that'll be my motion.
Are we gonna open this for any discussion amongst the board members?
Well, why don't you, if you get a second, and then you have a motion, then you can,
I'll second that motion, so you can discuss.
now
All
you're,
in favor?
no, wait a minute, no.
Oh,
Now you can have discussion.
is there a discussion?
Yeah, I'm just curious on a couple of things, but,
Shoot.
how
And
is
I would
this,
just say, the discussion should be first on this amendment.
this is
And
exactly
then
what I'm talking
any
about.
other, you'd still have another chance for general discussion
Right, no, I
when you
understand
get to the overall motion.
So, the definition of spot zoning is spot zoning occurs when one lot on a small area has been singled out for treatment less onerous that is imposed upon nearby indistinguishable properties. Okay, now granted, this is not indistinguishable from the neighbor's properties, but this seems a lot like spot zoning, which is very frowned upon.
Are you asking a question, or are you making a statement, I
I
guess?
mean, this is,
I think you answered your question. This is,